Hello everyone, my name is Pavithra from 3rd BA English Literature, Mahalakshmi Women's College of Arts and Science. I am here to give review about the book The Garden Party by Katherine Mansfield. Let me introduce the author. Katherine Mansfield was born on 14 October in New Zealand. She is a well-known writer, essayist and journalist, considered one of the most important authors of the modernist movement. Her works are celebrated across the world and have been published in 25 languages. This book was first published as The Garden Party in 3 parts in the Saturday Westminster on 4 and 11 February 1922 and the Weekly Westminster on 18 February 1922. It later appeared in The Garden Party and Other Stories. Garden Party, written in 1923 by Katherine Mansfield, deals with upper-class teenage girl who face the issues of the class discrimination. When she is unexpectedly broken the news of death of underprivileged neighbor, she is busy with the preparing of the Shugi party. Laura, one of the teenage daughter of the Sheridans, engaged in arranging the garden party, which will be given in the afternoon. Laura welcomes two workmen who arrive to build up the mark. She's skepticism in view of their lower social class is expelled by fascination and attraction of their way of life. In the course of the preparation, they are unexpectedly interrupted by Deliver, who delightfully presents the news of reading accident, which caused the death of a young man from indigent neighborhood. Deeply shocked by this incident, Laura sets her mind and cancelling the party and tries to convince her sister Joyce and her mother of her intention, but they refuse her agree with this idea. Sheridan seems to be assumed about the convince her doctor, trying to divert Laura's attention from uncomfortable thoughts. Mrs. Sheridan gives her beautiful act to avoid a discussion. Angrily, Laura leaves to her own room, where she looks at herself in the mirror, wearing the new hat, whose beauty sparks of softening and bending to her mother's words, and they are driving away from her about acquaintance. Harry returns from the home. Laura's decide to find a confidant him by telling her fabulous hat. Meanwhile, the first guest arrives and the perfect afternoon takes its course. The garden party is a marvelous success. Later in the evening, after all the invitations have left, the family comes together and reflects on the day. Miss Sheridan mentioned the accident mistakenly, thinking it will be news the family. Mrs. Sheridan does not feel fine talking about this again and gets nervous and awkward as a result. She suggests to arrange a basket filled with unintended from the party for the widow. Laura is not in line with this idea, but accomplishment her mother direction and set off the widget space. In the dark street, she notes the skeptical class of poor that follow. She arrives at widow's lodge. A small woman who later turns out to be the widow's sister opens the door and invites Laura to take a look at the coat. She is under the impression that she looks marvelous and far away from everything. This idea, she cannot control herself, that starts to cry and flees from the cabin to get out of situation. Meeting Laurie, who has been sent their mom, she attempts to voice her feelings about her unflamed experience and the awareness. She cried about life but is not able to express her thoughts. Book is an entertaining book to read and I hope you like my review. Thank you.